Hi guys, this is Dane Dormio, and today I want to talk with you about one of the foundational principles of all Qigong practice, specifically the pleasure principle. And the pleasure principle is definitely one of my favorite principles. It basically says that if it feels good, you're doing it right. If it doesn't feel good, it means that you're doing it wrong. And there are a few implications of this that I'll that we'll walk through together. First of all, if it what it implies is that you don't need to tough it out or push through pain. If there's something about your practice that is uncomfortable or that's painful or that's not pleasurable, that means that you can change what you're doing so that it does feel good. It means that you're responsible for your own well-being, but you're also responsible for your own enjoyment, and you can change and adapt what you're doing so that it does feel good. In fact, that's the signpost that will guide you in the right direction, because when you are doing Qigong properly, it does feel good. So your own sense of pleasure and enjoyment will actually guide your practice in a process of continual never-ending improvement if you follow it as a beacon. Another implication of this has to do with willpower, because one of the biggest obstacles to establishing new habits is the scarcity of willpower. Willpower takes a certain type of energy from the brain, of which is a finite reservoir, and the more willpower you exert, the more quickly that cognitive energy becomes drained, and the harder it becomes to sustain any kind of practice. So an important part of establishing a regular Qigong practice is getting over the willpower barrier, and this principle, the pleasure principle, shows us exactly how to do that. If it's something that feels good, something that you look forward to, it's not something that requires a lot of discipline or willpower. It may still require some to overcome a kind of laziness inertia or to put aside other distractions. But the practice actually pulls you forward to engage in it more, rather than you having to push through any kind of pain or discomfort. So the pleasure principle is a foundational principle of all Qigong. If it feels good, that means you're doing it right. If it doesn't feel good, that means you're doing it wrong. Adjust your practice, adjust what you're doing so that it does feel good. That will keep you going, that will keep you rewarded and motivated, and that will help you to establish a consistent daily practice, which is the foundation for lifelong health, wellness, longevity, and performance enhancement. So I hope that this information is useful to you in your practice, and I hope that it's also useful to you in your daily life as well. There's certainly plenty of places in life where this principle could be applied. So thank you for joining me today, and thank you for joining me on this lifelong mind-body mastery journey. I look forward to seeing you next time. Bye.